background of the study. So here's the process. First, collect a form from IICS office for adding and dropping of subjects. Second, fill up form with details needed. Third, submit form to the department chairperson. Fourth, department chairperson will then see if the subject you are asking to be encoded is still available or not. Fifth, after collecting the signature of the department chairperson, you will then go to the registrar office to get the subject encoded. And for the last bullet, after getting the subject encoded, you will then proceed to pay for the added subject to the accounting office. System. The system used for adding and dropping of subjects is manually encoding. Data needed. The data needed for completing the adding and dropping of subjects are: first, time and day of the said subject; second, room where classes are conducted; and lastly, subject code of the subject. Statement of the problem. The usual problem of this process is that it is slow, which causes the student to sacrifice time for the adding and dropping process. For the explanation for this one of the causes of inconvenience for the student is that the professors have delayed responses regarding the enrollment, which results to error in encoding of subjects or losing a slot. In line with this, irregular students must send an email of their proposed schedule for the encoding for their subjects.
For the objective of the study, the enhancement we have proposed will lessen the time and effort needed to have a subject either dropped or added. The proposed online process can help the student check the availability of the subject they would like to add or drop, and it can also serve as an online form to lessen the hassle of needing to go to school to complete and fix their schedule. The technology needed to create the system is very simple. We only need a web browser and a database to store the request. Lastly, the benefit of the project is to lessen the time needed in performing the task of adding and dropping subjects. It will also help update the students with the status or availability of the offered subjects that they can take. Now for the diagram of the system. The user will need to open a web browser and access the created website. Upon loading, the website will ask for credentials like username and password. The database will check if the inputted values are valid. If not, it will prompt an error message and will ask the user to type again. Otherwise, it will redirect to the homepage of the website. On the main page of the website, the user will have access to an add or drop form. The user must first check if the subject is available to his or her chosen section. Once the chosen subject and section is eligible for adding, the request will be accepted and processed by the database. More than one subject can be processed at one request, so long as the number of units will fit the allowed number of load for the students.